What else do I need? I'm getting ready to start this joint. Now, I'm getting ready to start. Yo, let me go get something to drink first, because it's going to be thirsty. I'll be right back. So I'm going to do like a fragrance thing, too. Be right back. Where y'all going? I ain't doing nothing. No significance. Anyway. Alright. So I guess what I'm going to do is right now. What's going on, Tanya? I'm going to call you. You're going to be the first one to officially see me start this CD. Ain't that special? Alright. So I had to get my pomegranate juice. That's just pomegranate. They got these on sale where they used to have them on sale at Fresh Grocery. And my water. So I'm going to start my CD. My new CD is going to be called 2Faceded. And the reason I call it 2Faced is because my man Roy was like, yo, you need to do a funk CD. Now everybody know usually I like doing smooth music. I don't like doing too much funky stuff unless I'm just messing around. But, you know, if I'm just putting something on top of something. But since we're going to make this 2Faced, one part of the CD is going to be me jamming on the bass, because he want me to jam on bass. The other one would be like more on the guitar side. That's what we're going to do. But really, both of them going to be really the same thing. But one will be more bass driven, the other one will be more smooth driven. Alright? So, I'm not sure what I'm going to play. This will be different for me, because basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by playing bass first. Usually I start off by playing the drums and all that stuff, and then I'll add in, and I'll do the bass last, because I'll just be using the bass on my keyboard, and I'm like, well, I don't want just to do that. I want to do something different. So then I would add the bass in. So now we're going to start the first half. I'm just going to concentrate on all the bass songs. All right? So we're going to concentrate on all bass songs, and then once I'm done all the bass songs, then I'm going to move to the other part of the CD, which is going to be all the smooth type songs. All right? What's going on, Maurice? So I'm not going to be able to comment. I'm not going to be able to write back all that stuff. I'm just letting y'all get an idea how I'm going to start off my new CD, which is going to be called 2Faceded. I'm not going to sell it because I don't have time to invest a lot of money like I did my last CD. I lost a lot of money on trying to promote my last CD, and I just can't afford to really go all out on the CD again. But I am going to do this CD, and I'm just going to give it to a chosen few people who really follow me, you know, people who really, you know, who really patronize me, you know what I mean? Or people I know that really support me and download my music, then those would be people who really get a copy of this CD. But if you don't really follow me like that, or if you don't even know anything about my music, then you just won't get it. That's the way it's going to work this time around. All right? So we're going to start off with me playing the bass. And I was talking to a friend of mine. We was trying to work out something else going on. But I'm going to try to kind of get started on a little something. All right? And I'm getting kind of late, so I can't be keeping people up all night playing. So I'm trying to get an idea of what I want to do when I play this song. And I was thinking about while waiting for my man talking. Anyway. So that's kind of how I want the bass to go. And I want it to be funky, you know, I'm trying to get that funky groove. to go like something crazy like. Now, if my man Roy would be looking at this, he'll want me to really probably do the thumb thing. So let's see how this sound with the thumb thing. So I don't know if I want to do it with the thumb or do I want to do it with the bass. You know what I mean? The bass line. So basically now I just got to figure out how I want the beat to go. Now since it's funky and I want the bass to really be banging on this, I want to make sure the drum is really like doing something simple. You see what I'm saying? I don't want it to be all over the place trying to do too much. I want it to just be laying right in the pocket. Boom, pop, boom, pop, like that. What's going on, Derek? Like that. So that's how I think I hear the bass. I hear the drums, the rhythm in my head already. Nothing too crazy, but just enough to keep it interesting, but in the pocket. So how I want the bass, pop, boom, chop, boom, top. And y'all know I play drums too, so I kind of got an idea, like if I was playing drums, it'd be like top, boom, chop, boom, pop, boom, pop, boom, pop. It'd be like that, you know what I mean? So it'd be like. So I kind of like the thumb first. What's up, Dick? Like I said, I'm not gonna be able to type or anything, but if I see you talking, I'll holler at you, cause I'll be back over the keyboards in a few. I'm just working on the bass line now for this new song. This might be the title song of the CD called 2Faceded. So I hear that in my head. I got the drums like I want to do in the pocket. So now I'm going to go back and do the drums. All right? And again, I ain't going to be able to rap to you. I'm just trying to let y'all see the process of how I'm going to make this CD called 2Faceded. And now I know how I want the bass to go. So now I'm going to go back and do some drums. All right? Everybody who's joining later, y'all pick up what I'm doing. Y'all can kind of, can't you rewind back and see what I'm doing or something like that? I don't know. All right. I'm gonna figure out how I want the drums to go. Let's see. That's too fast. I got to slow it down a little bit. I don't want to be trying to. All right, so let me try to put some basic drums down. So we're going to do something like that. Okay, here we go. All right. We'll add another bass on top of that. That on top. Okay, we're gonna go. All right, here we go. Alright, so now we're going to add a hi-hat. Let's see if we can use that. Let's see if we can do something like that. Alright, so far so good. See how that sounds. I'm gonna add that on top of it. Alright, so now we're going to save this, because now we got what we want. Oh, see, I forgot to turn on the other computer. Ah, man, I can't do nothing about the other computer. What's wrong with me? Gotta have all the computers on. Okay, here we go. I'm going to change that. Name of this song, we're going to have to find another folder here. A new folder. It's going to be 2Faceded. And I save all my songs inside my MPC. All my compositions. So we're going to call it 2Faceded. And that'll be the name of this folder. And then we put all the songs in this folder. Shout out to all my homies who ain't making CDs. Oh, my bad. Did I say that? My bad. Don't pay attention to me. I forgot how to spell 2Faced, but I'm just going to do it that way. Alright. Cool. So now we got the folder. Now we're going to go new. Now we got the new folder. Now we want to save 2Faced. So the name of the song is going to be 2Faced. So it's going to be the title name of the song right here is going to be 2Faced. We can call this 2Faced. Now once I've done this, I'm going to go back and pick up the bass just to see if I'm vibing off of this beat. You feel what I'm saying? Alright, 2Faced. Okay. And I had to save it here. Now we're good. Now we got the song saved. And then we're going to go here to my other computer here. It's booting up. Because this computer right here has like all the sounds and everything. What's going on? Now I can look over and see who's there. What's going on, Miss Tab? Who's there? What's up, Nick? What's going on, Lisa? You Lisa? What's going on? JL, what's going on, Horace? All right, gotta go back. All right, cool. I might speed it up just a little bit. I just gotta make sure I can keep up on the bass though. Now I kind of like that beat. That beat is doing pretty good. It's back. Oh, here we go. I knew it was gonna happen. So I'm trying to do something here. So now I got the. It's gonna be bugging for a little while. When I haven't been back here in a while doing stuff, computer be bugging. But we ain't have time for this right now. We have to come back on this right here. We're gonna do a restart. Okay, cool. So I got the beat. I think I like that beat. What's going on, Mark? What's going on, Miss Santiago? Say hi to the family. What's up with Lou? What's up, Elijah Royce? All right, so let me see how I sound with this beat on the bass. I'm gonna add a little skip in there. All right, so let's see how it goes with the beat. Trying to see how I'm gonna do it. Okay, here we go. Alright, so that's like the bass line. So again, as I said earlier, everybody, I was gonna start off with the bass line to see kind of what I want to do. And then after I get the bass line, I did the beat. So now the beat is cool. And the bass line, I kind of gotta still work it out a little bit. Now it's time to put the extra accoutrement. I'll be right back. See if I can get this computer to act right. We'll be alright. Oh, there, here we go. All right, so that's going to be loading up my other sounds and everything so I can be... So, y'all know I'm still probably going to keep it like, kind of like smooth, on the smooth tip. But then I'm going to add the guitar in there too, you know what I mean? So... and of course, when I want to find a guitar pick, after I look at them all day long, unbelievable. It's unbelievable how stuff be working. All right, so then, because remember the guitar, the bass is going to be the last thing I do. So then I throw the guitar up on here, so it goes. So I probably can follow on the guitar. So see, I can do that on the guitar too. But I also have a little wah-wah down here. I know I want to put some wah-wah in here, like some wah-tickle, wah-tickle. So if I follow the bass, then and then on the guitar part, I'd be like, you know, probably something like that. Put that in there on top of it. So again, that'll be something totally different though. That'll be something that I'll do last. Like the guitar and the bass is going to be the last thing I do. Let me come out of Chrome here. Alrighty. Load up the editor. So yeah, so that's basically how I have an idea. We know how the drum's going to go. We know how the bass is going to go. And this is going to be the first part. And then I got to think of like a second part, which would be like either the change or the hook or the bridge or maybe a pre-hook, something like that. I might want to add in there as well. So right now we got the bass line, we got the drum, we got me on the guitar going to follow the bass line. And that's what we're going to do on the guitar. So you got to keep that in mind whenever you look at this video again. Because like I said, you guys will be the first one to watch me do my first song on my new CD, 2Faceded. So now I'm going to go back over here after I load the Pro Tools. Because I'm going to have to do a rough draft in Pro Tools just to make sure it's going to sound the way I want it to sound. So it's going to be a rough draft going into Pro Tools. So back to the drums and the keys and all that stuff. And I gotta make it funky. I don't want it to be too mellow, but I want to have some funky to it. It gotta be funky. I gotta keep it funky. Alright, it gotta be funky. It's gotta be funky, man. It's gotta be funky. A little sip of this pomegranate juice to give me some energy. You know what I'm saying? Holla. Okay. Wow. This is like all pomegranate. No juice, this is straight pomegranate. Straight antioxidants for your heart action. Bars. Alright. Alright, so now we got the drums. We're gonna go to the funky keyboard part. So what I'm hearing like is like maybe a clavinet type thing. You know, I hear like a clav, like a boom. Like back in the day, you know how you had like a clavinet thing? Let me show you what I'm talking about. Something like that, you know what I mean? Something like clavinetish. You know what I mean? So it kind of got to like follow it, right? So. So I gotta put that in there. Let's go. Alright, so that's how we're gonna do that. We're gonna put that clavinet in there. So that'll be the clavinet part I'm going to put in there. Let's save it. All right, come back out. Now we got the clavinet. Let's put something else in there. Let's put the same clavinet, but it's going to be doing something funky like. No. Alright, so that's how it's gonna go. I keep hitting the wrong thing. I got it now. Let's see if I got it. Alright, I got it now. Alright, so I hear the funkiness in the clavinet. Now I'm trying to have it funky in the clavy. So we got the funkiness in the clavinet. So now we gotta go back again to the bass. Gotta keep coming back and forth because I gotta make sure it's gonna be in pocket. So now we back at the bass again. I gotta get some bass strings. I'll tell you, I really gotta get some new bass strings. where the bass is banging with this. So I'm trying to get the funkiness in it. I take the ring off. All right, one more time for them. So we got that. We got the bass down. We got the y'all mean in the back. so now y'all know me. I got to add that smooth key on top. I gotta do it. I can't help it. I can't keep it all funky. That's why the name of the CD is gonna be called 2Faced. Because, like I said, the first half of the CD is gonna be all funky bass stuff. And the second half is gonna be my smooth stuff. But I gotta add some smooth up with the funky, so it'll be like a two-faced, intertwined in two-faced. How you doing, Nina? I ain't seen you since a long time ago, since Mari introduced me to you. Like on Champagnes or something like that back in the day. Been a long time. I gotta go back to work. Oh, by the way, okay. Quick fragrances from Mari. I'm trying to turn Mari on to straight fragrances. This right here is called Mancera Roses Vanilla. Oh man, it smells so good. I can't get enough of it. In fact, I need to inspire me to play a little bit better. Mancera Roses Vanilla. Alright? No, you can't find this in Macy's or Bloomingdale's, nothing like that. Next we're going to have Hermes Vetiver Tonka. It's vetiver with tonka beans. Oh man, I wore this the other day. This smells good. Vetiver and tonka beans by Hermes. You gotta go to the Hermes shop in King of Prussia to get this. And it ain't gonna be cheap. Neither one of them gonna be cheap. This right here is $1.65. This right here is $2.45. And last but not least, these are what I wore over the weekend. Noir 29. This is an oil instead of the spray. It's an oil. Oh man. Oh, it smells so good. It's so animalic. It just makes the ladies go crazy. Noir 29 in oil mode, not in atomizer mode, in oil mode. You can get this at a Lalabo shop, and it gotta be somewhere where they make Lalabos, like Barney's or something like that. Not cheap, $1.45 for this. Back to work. That's what my fragrance is. All right, let's smooth this out and put a little smooth Yamin on it, because I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Sorry. It's got to happen. So we're going to keep it up in a higher register. So that's how it's going to go. Let's try it. messed up. I'll do it again. Messed up. Now what I did was, just that quick, I panned the clavinet to the left hand side so the keyboard can stay right there in the middle with the boom blam blam and don't interfere with the clavinet. So the clavinet I threw to the left hand side real quick. Let's listen to it with the keyboard in there now. Let's go. This is going to be a long process doing this CD. I would have been done this song by now. Here we go. Alright, so now, that sounds pretty good. Y'all see Roy right there? Y'all see my man right there, Roy Waters? Y'all see that guy, right? He the one that's making me do this CD. He said, you need to do a funky CD. So, say hi to Roy down there. Roy was the one who said, yo, you gotta do a funky CD. Gotta get some gigs in the PI. That's right, baby. Alongapo City in Subic Bay, Philippines, baby. I go over there, man, make like $500 a year. Back to the keyboard. I got work to do. Now, I'm probably gonna want something a little like weird sounding, because this is funky. So since it's gonna be funky, it's weird. So we're gonna click on this stuff over here and see if we can find some weird. Alright? So we're gonna go to some synthesizers. And we're gonna take some string leads. Because there's some good joints over here. So maybe we can do something a little funky over here with some crazy lead. Something crazy, let's see. Crazy, right? Sounds weird. I want something weird. Let's try this one right here. This one's crazy. That don't sound weird enough. I need weird, yo. Need something real weird. Something like that. Okay, let's go. Right? All right, let's go. Let's go. when I'm doing something. Can't be calling me while I'm cutting the track. No better than that. You know. Save, replace. Okay, here we go. I like that. I like how that's going right there. Now. Now, what I want to do now is I add a little bit more drum stuff, percussion stuff. Something like that, you know what I mean? We'll add that in there. Let's go. Something like that. Why didn't I get? I need some more volume out of it. Okay. Let's see how that sounds. That's crazy. Yeah. I think I can probably speed it up just a little bit more. Not to take the funk out of it, but because I think it needs a little bit more pace. Because I'm adding a little bit more stuff, so I'm going to add a little bit more pace to it. You know what I'm saying? So. Alright, so I picked up the pace a little bit. I'm going to put it on 99, pick up the pace a little bit, and see if I can keep up on the bass. Hey, what's going on, Miss Josephine Superfine Evans? How you be doing? Alright, so we're going to see if I can pick up, if I can keep up with the pace, because I slowed it down because I wanted it funky, but now I want to see if I can keep up with the pace being the fast, alright? So let's go. right, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the way that's popping off. I picked up the pace a little bit. Thank you, Josephine. You too kind. Stop it. Stop it. You funny. But yeah, definitely I want to pick up the pace on that so it can be like a dance for it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You know what I mean? Start doing the RaJuR on that joint. You know what I mean? All right, so what I'm ready to do now is I'm going to set my computer up to get ready to record this shortly. And again, y'all looking at the first song of my new CD I'm working on called 2Faceded. Thanks to my man RaJuR who said you got to do a funky CD, play more bass. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll play more bass. I'll do a funkier CD. And then, so half the song going to be funky. And then the other song's going to be mellow. Because y'all know I got to do my mellow. And that's why the name of the CD is going to be called 2Faceded. RaJuR 2Faceded. Y'all ready? More funky? Let's do it again. Alright, so basically, we have the song right there. Now, what I need to do is I want to put a change in there. Because I don't want to keep doing the same thing over and 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 over. So now, thank you. Thank you, Lena. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you all for taking the time to check me out doing this. I like it special that I know I have all these people here for the new start of my new CD. And Lord willing, I get it done and I get to share it with you guys. Alright? So now I got to figure out what I'm going to do for a bridge. Because we can't have it doing the same thing over and over again. So now I got to figure out like... So it got to be like... No. Oh, so I go... All right. Alright, so that's going to be the change. So now I got to think about everything I just did and go back to the keyboard and make the change part. So I'm going to do it again. Alright, so yeah, so we'll do that little extra. So once again. One, two, three, four. Alright, so that's how it's gonna go. So now I gotta go back over here, turn up the keyboard, copy the drum. I gotta copy the drum pattern over, and then I gotta extend it to go longer. Okay? So I gotta go back to work. I'll be right back. Alright. I gotta stop at 11 because I'm in an apartment building. I can't keep playing the music loud. You know what I'm saying? So let's start the second part. So I'm gonna copy this. Alright, let's copy. No, not yet. Okay, copy. Copy. Now we're going to copy the 4. And 4 is where we got to take out everything except the drums. So let's do that. Alright, so now we got everything out but the drums. So now what I got to do is I got to remember what I played on the bass and play the keys on there. So I think it's a G. I think that's how it went. Oh, I gotta go back and look at it again. Hold on. Dun. So dun 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 dun. Okay, so that would be. I'm trying to like I know notes now. D sharp, C, B. Dun 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 dun. Okay, gotcha. So it'll be like. I want something kind of sexy, like nah, Nah, that's too. That ain't funky enough. Alright, so I think that's how they go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and. Alright, here we go. Hold on. Alright, got it. Messed up. I need more. So you're gonna see how long it's gonna go. Go dun 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 dun, boom, like that. So let's check it out. Let's do it again. Alright, so we need that to go 11. So let's see how this chain is gonna go. So let's save what we have to make sure, because we don't want to lose what we have already. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna add that in there. Alright, so we gotta let that go 10. Alright, save it. Now I gotta check it. Because I think I want the piano to still be like holding the note, bling, bling, bling. But let's check it, alright? So now we gotta check it. What's going on, Mikey and Mike? Starting a new CD, man, because Roy was like, I need to do more of a funky CD. So I'm gonna do a 2Faceded CD. Part of it funky, part of it regular. Alright, so now we're on the change right now. We already got the body of the song, now I'm working on the change. So go. Then it'll go to wherever it's supposed to go. So let's try it out. So I want to do that, but I don't want to keep that. So that's probably what I'll do, something like that. So maybe I'll cut it short to a 9. Let's try it again. So yeah, so I can go, I gotta tune this up. All right, let's try it again. Then we go back to the song, which I've totally forgotten about now that I done did this part. So now I gotta remember how the song went. And then we'll see if we can do it together. Alright, so let's see. We can put 1 and then 4. And see, I forgot how the song went though, now, duh. Okay. Okay. Alright, so that's how it starts off. Alright, cool. And then we go back into the song. So let's try it again. We're going to add the 1 back. We're going to do it 2 times. Now what I should do is, I should do a little intro for this. So why don't we do that? Because y'all know I always got an intro. So let's copy, bam, bam. And copy to intro. And that'll give me time to like set up and get ready to play the song. So let's do intro. Alright, so that'll be my intro. So this temporarily while I get this set up. So this will be the intro. so we can practice. So we're going to insert the intro. And that'll give me time to practice this out, okay? So here we go. The name of the song is going to be called the title song of the CD, 2Faceded. Let's go. And that'll be it. So now I got the whole kind of song drawn out. I think that's pretty much gonna be it. So it's just gonna be the what's calling the change. I might have a little break in there. I don't know if I'm gonna add much more. I don't want it to be too busy of a song. And of course I'm gonna have some backgrounds like she's so two-faced, he's so like that. So two-faced, he two-faced, you know you two-faced. Something like that. So two-faced, he's so two-faced. So that's it. So that's what I got. I'm gonna stop it right there for the night, so I can have it fresh. So I'm gonna play it and record my CD player, so I can have the idea. I might even open up Pro Tools and put it in Pro Tools, so I'll have it too. Cause I want to add some guitar to it too, like chicka 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 chicka. You know, a little bit of guitar in there too. So I'm ready to crack open Pro Tools and see if I can drop it in Pro Tools too. So I'm done, y'all. Thank y'all very much for being a part of me starting my new CD with the first new song, 2Faceded. And hope y'all like the CD. It's going to be a process. And again, just to let you know, this CD will not be for sale. The only way you'll be able to get this CD is if you can show me that you've downloaded some other CDs from me and so on and so forth. Because again, I don't want to cry like a baby, but I invested a lot of money into a lot of CDs and I don't get none of it back, really. I really don't. Because y'all guys, like Mike know and a couple other people know, I don't charge anything to come to my shows. I charge $10 for a CD, and really, out of 250 CDs, I don't know how much else I didn't sell that many last time. So it's kind of hard, and unfortunately, I can't perform to really promote the CD a lot because I'm working. So, only thing I do is Platinum Grill on Wednesday night, and I might do a little something. For the most part, I just don't have enough money to continue to put in and keep losing money because somebody got to pay that money back, and unfortunately, I don't get a lot of support to pay the money back, so I got to take it out my check every week. Septic, I pay it back along with all these other bills I have. Yeah, I'm crying, but it's the truth. You know what I mean? So, again, this CD will be the CD. It won't be for sale. But if you can show that you've purchased at least 2 or 3 of my CDs or downloaded my CDs, then you will get this CD for free. And that's the only way you'll be able to get this CD. So I'm basically doing this CD, taking it all in the chin, every bit. I'm going to be just as creative if I ever be on all my CDs. And that's how you'll get it. Mike, you definitely get one because you always buy from me. So you already have all my CDs. And that's it. So I got to go, y'all. Asaw, Josephine, thank y'all for the kind words. Wayne C., good seeing y'all. And look me up, www.rajur.net. www.rajur.net. And check me out. In the meantime, I got to get ready to shut it down because, like I said, I'm in an apartment complex and I can't keep it banging. So I'm ready to shut it down, all right? Thank you all for checking me out. I appreciate you. I pray for you. Hope everything is well with you and the family. And I'll talk to y'all soon, all right, Lord willing. I'm out. Later then. Damn, you late, bruh. Check out the video, though. Rewind it. All right, I'm out.